everyone, and welcome to the channel. We are heading up to the Mae Sa Waterfall, 30 minutes outside of Chiang Mai. This guy's going to let me by. Motorbikes definitely get a lot of respect in Thailand. You can pull to the front of traffic, you can split traffic, nobody's upset. They kind of expect motorbikes to do that. Alright, dead ahead there you can see the sign for the Mae Sa Waterfall, so that's where we're headed. I think there's a charge here. Swadika.
120 baht.
120?
Yeah.
Okie dokie. How are you? You good?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Good. Great. Kapunka. Where do I park the motor? Down here? Or?
You took that turn right.
Turn right. Okay. Looks like there's the moto parking, and I think I'm going to keep riding. I'm going to ride the moto up here if I can get away with it. Alright, so there's a kind of a super steep hill here as we go up. I think the falls is up here somewhere. We'll find it. It said something about a guest lodge, so I think you can maybe stay over there. The cafeteria and souvenir shop. Yeah, I think this is the parking area 3. So this is probably as close as you're going to get. And here's the moto parking. It's funny, in Thailand, you always park your moto forward. There's not the backwards parking like there is in the US with the bigger bikes. Not necessary with the little machines, you can easily push them back and forth. Okay, so here we are at the Mae Sa Waterfall, and I've got the horse parked back there, and here is a map. And I kind of forgot that there's actually, if you look at the P for parking there, you can see that I'm right here at the top parking lot. And what I didn't realize is that these little blue symbols are waterfalls. So apparently there's just a whole bunch of them going all the way up. I can't remember if this was the one, but there's supposed to be maybe a swimming hole somewhere, but I don't see that on the map, but maybe we'll see it when we walk. All right, so here's the first lookout point. The water is roaring, it's beautiful. So I guess there's many of these as we go up the canyon. Walking on this beautiful walkway is for sure a part of the experience. It's just a really beautiful and peaceful place. Not super crowded because I think it's just a little bit out of the way. Not quite like the temple on the hill, but yeah, apparently swimming is allowed. This is kind of the next fall here. I can tell by the ground that the water level changes greatly depending on how much precip, but we are in the rainy season, so it's a good time to check it out. Okay, if you do as I did and you drive as far in as you can, you'll be starting at waterfall number 4 and hiking up to number 10. There are 10 total. Once I figured that out, I came back down and then I hiked 1 through 3. So that's not a bad way to do it. Probably 4 through 10 are the prettiest, and 1 through 3 are definitely worth seeing. So you should come back down and check those out for sure. Alternatively, of course, you can start from the bottom and do them 1 through 10. But either way, you're going to see all of them, and it's really a worthwhile trip. As you can see, the sign says this is number 8, so they are numbered, and there are 10 of them, but they're all a little different, they're all beautiful. I suspect the best time to come here would be on an overcast day because it's sunny today and the light is really blotchy, so an overcast day would alleviate that. Mae Sa Waterfall was first discovered in 1927 during a water resource survey for the water supply to use in the Princess Consort Dara Rasmi's palace. The first discovered spot is the second floor of the waterfall nowadays. The abundance of forests and the beauty of the waterfall has resulted in the development of this place for visiting and resting by the people in the village. In 1962, the area was declared Mae Sa Waterfall Forest Park by the government. 20 years later, it became a part of the Suthep Pui National Park. So they talk a little bit about the forest around me, and apparently it's called a mixed deciduous down lower, but the trail climbs up enough so it says that you get into more of a conifer at the top of the trail, which I'm not really seeing yet, but maybe we will see it as we get higher. All right, this is number 9, so we're getting near the top. Okay, a little bit late in the game, I realized that if you start at the upper parking lot, you see cascades 4 through 10, and then 1 through 3 are down lower. So that's where I am now. I'm checking out. I checked out number 1. That was the video I just showed. And then this is number 2 right here. The terrain around it is not quite as spectacular as it is up higher. So that's 1 and 2, and there's one more. So I've seen 9 now. I'm just going to go and check out the last one, which is number 3. Okay, so here's number 3. So once we see this one, then we've seen all 10 of them. And I can kind of see why they emphasize 4 through 10. The 1 through 3 are a little bit harder to, well, 1 is easy to see, but 2 and 3 are a little bit harder to get to and not as spectacular to look at. So we're going to check it out anyway. Okay, so this is number 3. It's actually pretty cool. It's just a little bit difficult to see because it's kind of in the weeds here, but it's very nice. Well, folks, thanks for coming along on this beautiful trip to Mae Sa Falls in Chiang Mai, Thailand. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to give it the old thumbs up. And until next time, thanks for watching.